Test, test. One, two, one, two, one, two, three, and one, two, three. Hello everyone, happy Wednesday here. And we're playing some more Pie Play. This will not be a really cool stream. You'll get to do it later. So we're playing up until like 4 or something, then I have to get out for your wear. We're playing more Pie Play for today. A lot has happened last play. We broke out of university and we're trying to now find our wife and stepson. So we are in some weird kind of world of trying to help and find our family. Yeah, so we're back at it. It should be pretty good. I do order the final because not only that, Mikel, make me feel like I was so sad to see him gone. He got manipulated. He kind of like, took his own life. Do have an about. We never fought him at all. All the time, we never fought Mikel. We never fight. He was always just making sure you get into the space and be able to like make sure we have what we need. I'm like, it's very sad this is happening. Very sad I'm learning that Eric is actually, which I already knew, I could tell where it was going towards you. And you just feel bad for bugs knowing that the person you care for is like betrayed you and everything, and now you have to deal with that he's like just not there, and you don't have a job and you're forced to like pretend that. But we are going to continue. Going to we are going to we are going to eventually see what happens. So yeah. So yeah. Let's wobble where just in to let's wobble show. Yep. So let's go through this dungeon. We're gonna eat again this weird like space that was manipulated. Remember transfer crystals, not crystals, duties. Weird pentagram circles, so that's what we do. Yeah, I'm here already. I'm trying to this is the side part, so we don't want to be back. Don't want to go back to the second door. And of course, I don't know if I hate. Well, 29. Oh, really? You're not right. I got the pictures. Why? Ridiculous. Doing this for time. Where's oh. All of us just still wants to fall that receiving the not kept. I have to keep. I'm here. That's gonna be all. Let's get that. Back now. That was a joke. Is that guy? That's the guy? Wait, no. That's a skip. Yeah. I think I need to go back now. Might be. Like this way for now. Oh, we found more stuff. Curious. Alright, so we'll re-equip. Yeah, 2 static jewels. Around earlier. So. I think it's all him. Maybe not. I'm not. cross. Feels like power we have. Like this we alright, I'm gonna put myself together. Yeah. Oh, good damn it. Okay. Oh, it's a treasure chest. We gotta go. Alright, I gotta go. It's done. Oh my good lord. The magic pixel. Oh no, she's fine. Come on, not really did. Like, level 30. I'm level 30 limit. Get a pack. Let's see if they have a magic pixel. Like, why you have a magic pixel? Why? 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 Why do you have? Why? Don't make sense. Not at all. Business. Okay, I gotta go. Oh. Yes. Yes, it's blue. Yes. They almost have to. Let's save for the picture. Wow. Hello. Don't worry, I'm picking up more massive makeup faces after you follow. And they're young usually, you know. What's wrong? This isn't like you. Wait, these readings and here at all. Stephaner, Oliver, Balder, John, Miguel, Loki. This couple of mega faces is the ones who are defeated. So we got the games on to do like a boss rush thing for deal here. Anyway, sorry these matches for sure for once. Yeah, but we taking it up for again. Yeah, we gotta do some weird boss rush. But that Sharon Jackie might be down there. Let's go. We got boss rush, shall we through? Yeah, like here's a boss rush for you. Remember these bosses beat. Time to beat him again. Let's go take it out. It seems like a boss rush. Where's any spot? Okay. I want to go home. there you go. Let's see. How about 31? Yeah, 31. Oh, they're gonna keep this now. I gotta really do it. I feel like it was me. I feel like a boss was like just had it out. So time you on game, use all what you learn, and use the that's what they make you play. You play like $50. It's mine. I can't. There we go. Let's see. I wasn't quite. I want to go for that. I guess we could, but I haven't done a lot of things. That's just thing that I'm just quite old. Pass enemies again. Uh, He's awesome. Yeah, do that. And uh, eggs. Come on. Level 33, level 33, level 34, level 34. Yes, it heals. Yeah. Like, wait, this is we don't know how to do this. I don't want to do it. This is heal. Let's heal every boss first. Boss. I was like, oh, we don't need to count. What's that? But I don't know. Yeah. I knew that you and I had a different idea anyway. I knew that I probably would have, like, because the early in the game, the skill for that lost. Let's go. Done. Mhm. There we go. We got it. Yeah. Okay, so level 35, learn 5, learn. That was really good. Practice level 35. Focus now level 35. Very good. How many more bosses? So just yeah, the amount of often remember inside of your church thing that transport something like devil is something and we're in a foster now on the way to find our wife and stepson. Yeah. So we're pretty much going to the bosses we faced in the beginning of the game to now. I think we are there. Luckily, we have saved each one through, so we don't have to really worry about definitely do this boss rush. Yeah. That's what I got that. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is like a heal. That is like a lean. How much healing do you do? That's like the worst. This man just this thing just said, I'm gonna kill her in front of you. What kind of thing? I'm gonna hit him there. I have to call a special. It'll come to the next boss, but I'm There we go. Going to see how he all fragment level 7, level 7, level 7, 3 player. They're all enough water. Look at that. Lucky. This wasn't too bad. Today. Oh, so we just get the full-on Loki too. That makes sense. Not this split. Full-on my Loki. The reason why it's called Loki 2 because it's very about separate Loki, but yeah, this is the final one, which is the one Loki holds. We don't have to fight the one Loki, and then we have to fight the Jeopardy, but we don't have to pull. I'll go stand this. Next time we'll put that up. Stop. Stop. I off the six. If it's this one. You need one time. Really do. The other is here. Yep. Bots. He bots far on the heart. What's our fun to create the bots of this? We have to get public. Okay, let's start that. We did that. But there's 2 turns. Now I need to move on. I'm like, he's gonna die. Yeah. Heal. That's fine. Yeah. Dang. 39. 39 sound like 39. 39. 39 sound like. There we go. And this is special disruption. It looks like I'll have to get past this one first. Just let's go. I'm looking on this. I don't want to go. Yeah, that's what you're doing. What is tobacco? That is weed. Let's come on. Yeah. Yeah. Really? Wait. Oh my god. Yeah. There we go. Oh wow. I see no more. I had a crown, level 41, level 41. Medic LR learned. Level 41. Here we go back. Yes. So this is the Villa. It's magnificent. What a very place to accomplish my ultimate goal. Hear me, soul impressed in the depth of my consciousness. Behold, this majestic light. We're about to transcend into existence of beyond imagination. Preparations are complete. Witness is great, Lord. Oh, Almighty you do. By this covenant, grant me your power. Oh, there you go. Sharon and y'all. Like very Sharon. Can you hear me there, Sharon? Please listen to me, Sharon. And the water was poured onto the great prairies, and the water thereof would dry up, making the way for the kings of the east to march onward. Hmm. Are you ready to pave the way for the coming of God? Yes, all the Christians. It is to weave eternity. It is to fulfill destiny. We, the people, are going to realize that we should spare no blood. Still, speak your mind. And since for our lives, you will bring us peace to the truly old dear. I promise you. Sharon, he's controlling you. This is one of Virgil's marks. No, I'm not gonna only be that ever, right? Let's be sure the kid will never lose him again. I'm so glad, Mom. I'm really happy. Jockey, please stay strong. Sharon, you really gonna let Jockey die? That genius, nothing but sweat lie. You'll never happy this way. Then let us proceed. Now, no one can ever have to suffer again. No, we did. Sharon, Jockey. Well, Captain, didn't you make it in time, did you? Why, you're betrayed you. You don't need to shut up about anymore. Why are you keep doing this pointless nonsense? Yo, he means nothing to me now. As long as I feel my power at voodoo, I have nothing left to fear. That's why. You two shall not give me your power. Of course, you got What? But yourself shall be my ultimate ambition. A lonely, noble soul like yours, the perfect end to my offering. Voyager. Captain, watch out, the Weaver is so active. Damn it. So you're not planning to be as kind, so we're gonna hand it over. I understand. Oh, the course is now gone. They're gone. Of course, now we can cross over. This might be a little rough, but it's time to solve this personally, isn't it? Alright, guys, duke it out with Voyager. Alright, yeah. Voyager. So does it have? It's like, I know it's very chunk. How much? Because he cuts off print too. I gotta cut print too. It still sucks though. And like, so you already knew what you know is like a lie. He can't really help you. It's like, oh, you think you want to hear, but you can't. But he can't really help. He can't really do that. Can't go away. That's what friends like he's doing. My injury. It's not gonna go. We have books in Islamic, so we can like pull it back. Let's see. I'm not gonna know his defenses or offenses because usually they work temporarily. So I'm gonna focus on just like trying to find. Oh, I got that. Okay, do that. I may need to be gonna be here for a tiny bit, guys. Yeah, let me be here for a second. Um, it should only take like a few minutes. Give me a second. Um, I'm not gonna do it again. I just need to check on the thing. So give me a few minutes. Maybe not a minute. Give me a quick second. Alright, back inside. Look up to do one quick thing. There we go. Um, and it's something you do shit when I was like because he knows what he's doing. Like this man knows what he's doing. Like soon after the bear goes out, now you can't just before like free reigns. Okay, I got like we'll do that. Terrible looks. So I can come back. Looks on you, but everything was going on anyway, so you just hit me. No, we're going out anyway, so it's not like it did me harm. It's just easier. Like, what's happening now? Oh yeah, because it's like, I'm like, alright, please stop this. What the hell is happening? I always like so about that you're more electrical robot. That's terrible. The way you treat him is terrible. Look, the last time you're like concerned, like that is even more terrible. You're like, oh yeah, more capacity than you for a robot. Like you're a beauty and you're like even lower than them. That's like terrible to say. There's no one that cares about you like a father. You build them and then you cheat them. It's terrible. Step aside. If you move now, I might still forgive you. Forgive, but you tell me what moments over the years, what's right and what's wrong. But right now, I know this what you're doing is wrong. Plus, I don't believe willing to be scrapped. That's enough. Fuck. Seeing this disorder, I'm not gonna tell Eric. No worries, I'd rather be scrapped than witnesses. I'm not going out on a fight. When I die, Eric, you're coming with me. Or you think you kill me? You said you can pull it off. Like, fine, go ahead and try. I'll make you remember forever that you are just a mere machine. That's so sad. Bill there, but didn't feel like it's a family. Oh no! It's hard to move. It's finally close to him. Picking up the goodbye, everyone. We're such a fucking long him. No, no, no. Why? No. Malik is still alive. This sacrifice for not. No. How utterly foolish. Whoa, okay. He has a poor posse to come against me. Or to your whoever dares to stand on my road, never be forgetting, no matter who it is. Especially you, John Sawyer. Alright, is this even harder now? Because we. Not just the three of us without again bugs. But he was like kind of like defensive, now he's like ready to strike. Of course they will have to do that. Get a game, but we're in a different battle. You could at least give us full health. Full ether, 4 EP. Now we lost the bug. And we're lost with the person that had like a lot of stats and stuff. The bugs have that. At least I don't have anyone else with that, so that kinda sucks. It's gonna be a little pain because people not doing that now. Yeah, that's gonna be sucky because we don't have the anymore. We don't want to give us expensive stuff. Oh my god. Okay, that is not helpful. Well, we'll still do what we can do for lacking the stats boots. That sucks. You hate when you get those stats that don't really make an impact because you went down and like it did nothing. It did not. He did not help. And it's sad. that. And because it did nothing to help bugs, it didn't do nothing for us. And then you still have more to use. It's like, and it sucks because it's like, it can't be hard. Like, do you not realize that? You like just fake those feelings. Oh, I did no damage. It's like, ooh, no damage. Ooh, no. So I guess you would not be matching, and I did nothing. I had to do something. Will not be matching because they did nothing. Okay, they didn't do nothing. Um, okay, okay, that's good. But it's terrible. Why are you gonna do that to someone you can't you? How the fuck you are? You got care and love. Now you're like a script. You're like, what you're feeling, you cannot. Now I have feeling. You made a deal. Mm, yes, I mean, yeah. Really heal. These are a lot of bitch. They get ill off. Don't give them some. I think we got that. Yeah. Okay, you took something. I don't have any regrets with this, but my only thing is my new box is going to go out. Unfortunately, what you said is I would have prioritized making sure that there's some other head of the jackal because he does not have that. But it's a little bit of a thing. And other moves to probably stuff things for Saturday abilities. He does not. We're going to go. Okay, how many more intermissions are gonna have right now? What now, Roger? What else you need? Let's just finish this off. You already did enough already. And I only complain like you delete game heals every second you go on intermissions. You delayed me long enough. Oh Lord, the time for our content has come. Now, up here now. Order. What's happening? Lord Victory! Order! Order! It's pointless, you know. He won't answer no how I shout. Oh there. Who are you? These are achieved his purpose. Achieve his purpose? I haven't achieved anything yet. You realize the truth, you see, the idea of turning process for so is it necessary? Then you learned this from your assistant. You only saw confirmation, in other words, your contract was always due in the affair. Who are you? I'm your partner. If you're sat there, it'll be a pleasure for me. I don't need a partner. I will sacrifice seeds of the UMM as I see fit. It's not just bravado. I don't think these are the words of someone who was not only betrayed by your boss side's contract or you were in front of me. You, why would you do this? If I offered you what they couldn't, what would you consider joining me? What can somebody go on for me? I've been observing you all along in the brilliant light of your consciousness. Indeed, you like everything, don't you think? You must already understand, right? So you have to worry about yourself now anymore. Let me show you something. It will be on anything given that assistance is more powerful than voodoo. That depends on you. If you choose to work with me, I can at least offer you assistance. Now, I think the answer is already clear, right? There is no real choice there, is there? I'm pleased to have your cooperation. Oh, it's now, yeah. This one became the oil final of episode 3, but this one became the Black Testament. Now, what should we do next? Shall we bring in here as well? I wonder. I'll leave that decision to you. Now we gotta find where the tester right now. But wait. Now, John started the card game. I'll just go to this one. Yes, it's the final time. The fourth and final time. The third or fourth final time. Not gonna think about four. The game. Yeah, this is like. Okay, at least they finally like. At least they finally like said, yeah, let's just heal you this time. We're not gonna do it the second or third time. The third intermission, but the final will make sure you're ready, boost up to go. Okay. That's pretty much the spoiler. It's just the one we see him as Voyager, as well as the Black Testament. I know we're nowhere near the other game to in terms of this channel, even though I have them already. I'm still so sad that we never got the rest of the games. I would love to see more, especially if you could see more aftermath of fixing those accounts in the first few episodes. Or, Ziki goes on to only get spent on warriors and everything. I kind of like that whole idea, like getting a friend. And he also is like, well, just to watch this suffer living. God damn, Elise. There we go. Well, wait, I wonder, I might do it like, let me see if I can steal from him. I haven't done any of the results before he finally heard all, but we're gonna see. Um, it's gonna be a lot of damage for an dream. Gotta do a big kill. Let's get stuff we have. I'm gonna try. An Inferno. But healing, that's nice. I mean, that's okay. Okay, can't hold it. Too small. Those are great. Shit, it's easier because I want to level 3 magic. Or so. I don't think the man attacks things, so you vote to magic. Okay, go. Yeah, check. Yeah. What's man? I guess that's for like a compensate. Because sometimes it will say they're kind of stuff, even though that's only on that teach. Yeah, because it causes to miss because I use it. That's very inaccurate. Oh god. After that, I'm gonna have to go for sure. It's about 2 level 3 ether magic. If you're not good, I'm leaving you. Except. I definitely don't know when the point of time was because there was a point where I could have, like, um, healed on my foot. I'll be able to do that and get that. Yeah, that's something I'm missing. because I did not get trusted. I don't know what the whole point of Twitter is. Because apparently I missed it, and I'm not happy about that because I know I missed it. I'm not gonna do it post game. I gotta have someone give her Martin Luther next time. Oh, I didn't go like that. Oh, yes. I did that thing. I tried it, but I guess I think skip. That did nothing on that. That did no damage. Come on, it's rain again. It's fine. I got it. It's your fault. What's a snap? That's okay. So, I won't do that. It's yeah. Look at this guy. So I get what the whole they're magic. It's funny because it was, but then I haven't looked at them. Alright, the next thing was monster. Like, sick of these interruptions, man. Hey, like I said, this is a horrible option. So, John, this is the end of the line, and no one should face the final curtain call alone. No, stop this! It seems you're on fire with mercy. Kanan? Kanan? Baptist? What? Who are you? You're not a girl, John. No, of course not, Captain. Nope. What's so good about it? You can't fool me anymore. Didn't you also order you to find human factor? You have people like me and John Sawyer. See? Captain, don't listen. Those are the words of Voyager. You're just not your instincts now. You don't have any instincts. Of course, I'm screaming it. Sorry is no longer necessary. The X, the seven angel Lord us with Ariel, and then a great voice of when the devil say it's done. And they were voices and thunderings and lightnings, and the great earthquake, and such a mighty and great earthquake since men well on the earth. Now the great city of the rise of 34 arts, and the cities of the nations fell, and the great Babylon was remembered before God, to give her cup of the wine, bitterness of his wrath. Then every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And the great hail from the heavens fell upon men, and each hail was on the way of talent. Men blasphemed God of the plague of the hail, since the plague was extremely great. Packed with God and didn't figure it. Now those witches don't welcome to send souls to their prison. But what do you do now? There are only two chances for you. Fall into my hands and take it off her. And you won't make the same choices. I won't force you, but I assure you, you will transcend the very concept of death. That's just the point is yours to make. You're saying Trinity's promise. Got it. In a world without sharing or jockeying? Don't listen, his words are a child. His words are real potential life. It's not so if you refuse to offer, then you'll kill them. The choice you did it. A choice you say? Come now, there's nothing to mourn over. Lingering emotions of those who died right now with me. Inside of me, their hearts will never fade. You might even call it child paradise. So listen, you can spend eternity with the ones you love. I literally say, oh, grant you some force. The false decisions. Drivers' memories aren't life. Where do you draw the line between truth and lies? Will you wallow in sorrow in a world we call reality, or seek peace in the afterlife of consciousness? It's simple. Your cousin's already leaning towards the answer. What you hope to come from good? You and I insist we own a world beyond laws. You really think you can find me something so ridiculous? You deceive Sharon, Jockey. You exploited deepest creeps upon us on whole salvation. And you play with your phone honest to cover your own fear. Now if you promise the promise of eternal peace, stop playing around. Yeah, you tell us this is a praise my side. Never. Captain, please stop. Oh no. Get this. You just what's got this. Oh no. No. Did you do it? No. John, did you just did it on my Oh, he did. TC 467. I can still call it for this only yesterday. Origin branch from record that very night. The first release the call behind us with the formal social investigation by Eric Grover. The only witness I their relentless questioning day and night as they sent me to a rehabilitation, saying to rich physical trauma later. In short, no one believed my account. Tatis was called by Vector due to a large defect in his neural system. Even though I have nowhere known the root on the recall. But when I saw his eyes, he didn't seem like a man with a flaw in his brainstem. No. As for the captain, the fact that I failed to stop Joseph and I want to his name. No, you can kill himself now. So not once I feel actions unjustified. As they were hoping to prove Eric's wrongs better than anyone was, rather than us survivors. Captain's body was quickly recovered because he listed in the body bank. The biometric recovery zero had claimed him for recycling. The user's observation swept through the star system, leading the race to claim it. We need to access the sticker land apparatus. The first Salvation Faction launcher armed into these affairs. It wasn't long before riots broke out, until on years of isolation order military non-carefully. Patriot's citizens went to the publicly accused the Federation. The liberation of the patient to focus on the conservation of immigrants was shattered. As for Uriah, CC only left the political stage to establish issues on focusing and researching YouTube. Also, Planet Access is named to make them and placed under civic surveillance by the Federation. That's how we got picked up. I come to see the cutlet, the UMM, something more than useless burden. I believe I understand better than anyone else that the triple amount of information out there is like searching for a new data set. It was also lucky for Agus who taught me this. I want to uncover the truth, so I chose to lead the Federation Police and seek refuge under Alexis' guidance. For reals, I found myself taking on the role of organizing Spartacus. Eventually, I managed to unify all anti-UM resistance as one real-fledged organization. My long-standing desire for organization strength has finally been realized. I have named this organization that I created myself Silentia. The truth will set us free, but through this incident, I learned a lot. Before you start with the truth, you must first question what the truth really is. It's a strange tale. Once I was part of the Federation Police, but now I need the resistance of a million people across the entire galaxy. So, I wonder what Eric was really searching for. What did he glimpse in the end of the world? What did he exactly see? Was he perhaps a preacher as a suggestion? Just he spread, because if you rather pay the price for the teachings, he became the fight for Hamlin. Did he lead himself somewhere else as well? That's the captain's soul, which friendly rejected the call actually, with also wondering out somewhere. If that's the case, I'll create a better world for where the captain's heart is free from the pipe of his chairman and return to us. No, John took his own life. All my poor comrades will agree with my decision. And so, he 669. And then took his own life. Couldn't take it. He was not trying to, let everything go with it, but he couldn't help it. I lost the brother of the artist. I'll check out. But I'll say this was really good. This was a really good game. Especially for my first time playing this, I always wanted to learn more about the game. Especially learning there was a separate game which features his backstory and how he became who he is. It is very sad, so what happened to him. And the torment of everything leading up to his losing his would-be recent wife and stepson, and still having that huge grief of not being able to, continue on, knowing that it took a big tour of him trying to, deal with this and everything. So it is very, terrible. Because there's a lot to, go through and just be able to, deal with not losing loved ones. He lost when he was younger, but I still kept a hold of him. He never probably, processed that. So he would just bump his actions. Even now, he's always stern and serious. He was always kind of that person. They started to break down and started showing emotional once he got bitch there and got to fight for North Yard team and everything. My whole thing is, I'm just like, because the one thing the game doesn't tell us is like, because we know his stepson is just that dog. Where's the other drugs from? Is it supposed to be an Easter egg calling, or because we never know where that other yard is. We don't know if that's him being born or something. We never told that, so again, that's what I'm kind of curious on, because I assume like, oh, that's the same King or something. I have to check it, but or although he was named after that King from that event, that some family line named him to honor him. I don't know, but this was a really good game. We managed to finish the ring of it. I ended up being in the end, but again, I'm like, I didn't know where. Oh, this is where yeah, and, um, yes, this is where we see him. The guess he is now. He got unfortunately because he was part of the winner things he signed up for. He got taken in everything. So waking up, the real would be in Xeno Saga and waking up in his new body and everything. And it's because like he offered himself up and they really took him and they decided to use it for purposes and everything. And some part is he's like he doesn't have a like autonomy because they make sure like, oh, you can't do that again what you did. So we make sure like you have no function to do that. You are just serving us, have your missions, everything, all of that. So but yeah, we finished it. I think that's it. I think there's something else. Let me see. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. My only thing again is I did not get all the doors. I at some point missed a part of being the doors. As you can see, I still have. Do I have all the doors? I missed a door. Okay. Yeah, so at some point I missed a door and I have the decoder and I'm missing a couple of decoders. I don't know if there's a way to go back. I would love to go back through this and see if I can get the doors. I don't know how to be given the part where they so deep in. I don't know how that would work in the game. But I would love to go back and see if I can access the doors because I'm missing a lot of the doors and so is the decoder. Well, I got most of them. I'm missing one door and I'm missing most of y'all decoders. I know there's no point in this. I'll have to go through a little walkthrough guide just to see where they are. If I can possibly go back. I don't know if there's a way to go back in this. I would love to go through this and like do a bit of cleanup. Be able to clean up and see what we can like ascertain. Because there's a lot of stuff I left off the table, which I wasn't trying to, but it just kind of happened that way. Because it's a lot. How many decoders? Let me count. So I got 1, 2. Yeah, I only got 2 decoders. Two such as completed. The rest I haven't found. But I haven't found the things for them, the decoders. So I'm hoping we can probably do that at some point. I'll probably do that myself offline. It'll be nice to do that. But yeah, but that was really fun. I didn't realize we're in the 2-hour mark, so we're pretty early. I think what we're gonna do is because it fits perfectly for because I have to go at some point and get ready soon anyway. So what I want to do is I might talk a bit about the game. Giving out the time, so let us see to do that now. What time that we had? Okay. So just switched over. And here we go. I'm gonna close the game, make sure it's live. Guess the game's wait, no. Okay, there. Okay, so that was pretty fun. That was Yasaga Piper. Again, that's not the actual like game as it is. This was a recreation done by against like Cont Fox. And they did it in RPG Maker, and it was a pretty good recreation of everything. Put on get the story and everything. Again, this game was released in the early 2000s, right after the first game, but it was only released in Japan. So unless you live in Japan and had a Japanese phone, there was no way you could play this game or possibly get any part of the Western Hemisphere in the Western world. It wasn't until like I learned last year that team was Cyclone Fox in particular. A year prior to made a full recreation for download. And also, then I've called it before, but to bring up again, a company recently brought this game back. Again, it's still in Japanese, so but if you want to, like, actually, which I probably would do at some point in the future, support and actually buy the actual game itself, it is available now on PC and Switch. Once again, on my Switch, given I have a Japanese account already, I have some, so I will not be using my Steam, but I will get it on my Switch and then. Yeah, thank you. But, I'll see how much of it I'll get. Because again, this was a recreation. So the trailer was the same, but the interview is more clean to, of course, obviously, episode 1. And this directly taken from episode 3 in terms of quality of life changes, which, always nice and appreciated to do so. But, yeah, I was very surprised to kind of see that being a thing. I was not expecting that thing that was going to, like, kind of just happen. I was, like, very, like, surprised. Like, oh, okay. So this is what the game's going to be like? Because, again, I wasn't expecting the game to be like this. I was not expecting the game to, like, have, like, this and that. And, again, this was, like, learning about Ziggy's backstory, learning who he was prior to becoming Ziggy and everything. And this was the first time playing this game because I knew nothing about it. Again, I would like to still play the original game with the puzzles back then because I am playing a family creation, so I would still want to play the actual original game itself as it was made to be and everything because it was a creation. So the things are there are kind of sort of there, basically, but most of the part is more of like, again, this game was done really after episode 1, so it has more of that flourishing, so I still want to play the game after 10 days with those flourishing, even though I still like the touch they did, the color using from episode 3, it was really helpful. I think I'll put it down. I was really surprised to see that the game was like, this and that, and it doesn't make Ziggy or John as a character much tragic backstory in it, because we already knew from getting bits in the game itself, but then like what he went through and too much of grief and turmoil of just like losing like his loved ones again and the pain he dealt with and just like not be able to hold out and everything, which is kind of sad because all he really did was definitely someone to be like a professional to speak to process all the abuse of his life and everything the whole time back. And he constantly lost everyone that he knew around him, to his parents first of all, then his chief who his father knew and worked with under, and then he did the same following his footsteps, like he knew him closely and then losing him because of the takeover of the town and everything. And then even with learning Voyager, who was our that was our team member that we also dealt in. The fact that he might have cost one of our team members, Mikhail, the only poor guy, which was sad to see our fellow brother down and being taken down from one of the forces. At that point, it's not a fight. He was one of the guys that did not fight at all, and you knew something up if you had to fight him. And that also took a toll on him. And then along with Bugs, who was like a slave because of what Virgil did, who is still around the end of the series. Well, Bugs is gone and chose to sacrifice somebody you could see his father pretty much evil and against them and everything. that he viewed him. That was complete opposite, like complete 180. And just everything that went to it, seeing that the people cared about, and learning about victim, moving on the games is like entirely different, and now learning that there's this place it's called, and it's interesting because the fact is like unless you were born during a lot of times, it's reasonable. Like Russia now used to be the SSR, the Soviet Union, and then that becoming now to Russia and everything in other countries. So the fact that you're just like seeing that change, seeing how everything progressed into now tying into like feels like I know it and the whole thing. And this was so sad because yes, he did donate that for an obvious cause, but I don't think he was ever planning to everything its way. Maybe you could continue that gracefully when he's supposed to over there and keep it to be done, but he goes out in this way and it's just kind of sad and I'm like, you're not kind of forced to continue living in weird circumstances and have still continue on several hundred years after what you've dealt with and saw, and it's like you don't get to experience stuff. Kind of just you already was kind of molded, now even more because you've been it and kind of sort of back in that stage or even worse because you've seen a lot and dealt with a lot, and it's kind of just probably not in the best of moods and not happy, but you still connect with the people. So you're kind of seeing a lot more. And it's sad too for Letice as well because these already wasn't human, it was reality, and then learning what happened to him, and they took him back and they're he's not doing what he needs to do anymore. He's supposed to follow this law a while ago and he's breaking through that, and it's you gotta go because he's starting to break the fourth wall in the way we don't need it that, which next to that because he knows stuff, but he's not trying. He's trying to still normal in the sense. He's not trying to follow through that, and of course, he can't really help that. And it's this kind of sad because he deserves better as a character as well. It was also nice to get to see seeing chaos and everything for that moment, talking to John, knowing that chaos is already seen that chaos is it's not a normal person. It's fine. And this was if it was playing exactly back then, you play the first game and you learn it's a Star Story game, you would have been okay, now I'm very curious more about Chaos because Chaos isn't now he's that. I'm what person is this guy? Because he knew John. He was speaking to John, and this before we even knew him. He seemed to be being long lasting. We just see him in the game finally making an appearance. It's this is the right time to come out of the shadows and nobody else knows the place this long way to know about and everything. So it's so interesting to see. But yeah. But now that we finished this, which I'm very happy to do, in a couple of weeks, we'll be jumping back into the games and playing with Zero Summit Episode 2 Part 1. Starting with the second, this is where Namco saw okay, we can do a lot more games, we can fill a lot more content. We've now been aware of the PS2 hardware. We're now going to jump into the classic thing, because this was a thing that was done back then with a lot of games. Especially in the PS1 era when the games were big. It's something we don't have to do anymore, but it was a charm to it that still carried the PS2 a bit. Where as soon as you finish a certain part of the game, there's more to the game, but it'll be on the disc because it was so big that games could contain it. Best thing games for Final Fantasy games around that time, they had to end up doing more discs just to hold the content because there was so much content they wanted that they just couldn't fit on one disc. They had to do that disc, and it usually be a little prompt or something that would tell you hey, we have to jump into the next disc because we reached the end of the first part of this, so you have to open this number 2 to access content. Which again, that was something fun to kind of see and do. Games don't really have that now because games can be a lot more space to spend on and a lot bigger as well. So it's more things you don't have to do that just a lot more than it did. But I think it's still a fun thing to experience. because now you can just like you get that experience of like, oh, there's more, knowing it more disc and like Xenoblade Soccer 2 disc the main first disc, and then there's more on the other half, and you also get the chance to kind of covers on disc because you just get to experience like, oh, I was playing here and now I have to this. It's like the whole excitement. It's also because of the way the game is made. You have to play through the starting this first. You cannot jump to the second disc, which makes it more like special. Because they will tell you like, hey, you gotta play the first disc, which is this. Like, you know, you have a file here. And that's kind of testament to these games, just because again, like, you have to play in a certain way, but now you don't have to do that now. So the charm to being able to play games, having to deal with more than disc for a game series, and being able to like experience the cop on a disc. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, with Xenoblade Soccer 2, it is kind of like last deep in the series, let's say. I like game as spectacle it is, but many people tell you it's not my favorite game, and I will be in that same boat as well. It's just pretty. If you look at episode 1 in terms of the game, it's like they took all the color out of the first game and decided not to use. So everything's more blobby shades and browns, which was a trend with other PS2 games as well. I guess they felt they needed to follow that for I don't know why. Because the game doesn't have the same vibrancy as well as the other. And also, they had changed the art style of the game. So episode 2, characters in episode 2 are drawn differently compared to episode 1 and you'll see later on. They're drawn more semi-realistic, I guess. I don't know why. I guess they felt like they really wanted to understand something and change the art style. They felt was like one of the best solutions, which was kind of like a big downgrade there, in my opinion. Because you did need to change the art style just to reflect the change of what's going on. But when we get to part 3 in the future, that is the bless of blending both games aesthetic into one. Having still the animation from part 1, but not as overly strong and not as like, you know, cheesy and not like QT and stuff. It's still like more, not necessarily more realistic enough where it's like time has passed, you can tell they're more older, they're not as youthful, not as youthful, things are more different. And it's also the game 2 2 that we get to start seeing the mechs that will be used, so you'll get to see that in the beginning. Mechs in this game are a lot more beautiful. Then post one episode like that they realized the player did not have to use the mech that often. So they decided, hey, let's start having mechs have a point usage in this game. Because the player did not have to use mechs as often. And it's always been sidelined, so now we're gonna have force fights to be in mech. We have no choice for going to battle the mech at some point throughout the game. And have mech fights where you have to get in the mech. You don't have to get in the mech like in episode 1, like you'll be in the mech straight up. And you also have better quality chance with the mechs too. Like you can actually heal the mechs properly. You can heal other people. You can heal when you're in and out of mechs. Anyone can heal a mech. You also not come down to like being like you know, if you get dead in the mech, which was something that's very appreciated that I didn't remember if I was someone that ever, you know, I solely forgot. I was kind of like very plain about it. Like if you were in the mech and low on health and you die in the mech, you're just gone. There's no way for you to come out the mech. You have to optimize and keep the mech alive when you get. Even if you like has 200 HP and the mech is 0, it doesn't matter. You're like stuck in the mech. You have to finish the battle or leave or escape, you know. And I think they still do escape items at some point too. I don't really use it often, like I said. Definitely can say here in Piper, I used to some extent. I think I have to use it more. I feel like sometimes there was some probability of finishing some escape, but like never like even. I always felt like I got this, so I had to use it by choice. Again, like I said, I do really wanna go back to this at some point, probably offline myself. I do want to see if there's a chance I can, see if I can, see if I can get anything else, because I still left a bunch of, I left a bunch of treasure doors, so I need to see if there's a way you can backtrack at this point, because I somehow missed the point of the video, so I don't know where that happened, but I do want to get back, like, if you saw just a couple minutes ago, I missed so many. I don't have no decoders. I have most of the doors. I'm missing one door, but I have no decoders. So at some point, I missed a decoder somewhere that I didn't realize. I missed decoders I didn't realize. So I will like to do that. I like to get that going. Again, I don't know if no game had such a point. I feel like they would, but I feel like there was a point I missed. There's no point of return, which is kind of sad because you get to me knowing. Because the capital game just felt very linear. Like, oh, what continue going on? This, that, blah, blah. Coastal Warrior, blah, blah. The Kellis going, blah, blah, all that. But we're at a good point now where we can call it, because I do have to assume when not really check, but I do have to get ready to start out. And I also want to eat before I head out. But again, I do enjoy my time playing with this. Thank you so much to Cont Fox and for making this. The creator of this translation of the recreation Cont was in the chat video. If he does see this again, thank you so much for making this game. This was a pretty fun game. I enjoyed it a lot. I had fun playing it. I really did. I was really happy to try it out. Especially because this game was originally once stuff for channel, it still is, but there was nowhere to get it. Now there's a way to get it, so I will get it eventually. Just because I want to experience the game as it has been made. I will also be calling a life person options, which is nice. So original as it is. I'm probably going to rely on this, and I know I'm playing this as a basis when I do ever put that. Just see how to use it, pressing without needing to, like, having to get the stuff. I'm going to rely on it as my basis. But yeah, I'm going to go now because I need to get ready for start getting settled up and get to yogurting and all that. I don't know if I might do it Saturday, and maybe when I get back, I'll see. So I can prepare the schedule for next week. I'll see when I'll have this. I don't know, but I'm glad to see you all guys came by. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna just head on out so I can start sleep packing up and everything. But thank you all for watching. You see me and I see you, and I appreciate you all for stopping by. And see you next time.